Yes, sir. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to close out week number 1 of the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance with this game here, and I think it's going to be a real good one. I can't wait to see how it goes down, but it's going to be Mile High University taking on Orange County State University. Denver versus California matchup, one of my favorite matchups of all time within the CSFA. My personal opinion is very underrated matchup between these two teams. Kakashi Atake versus James West, two great quarterbacks going at it, and then we're going to be able to see the debut of Mike at quarterback. I can't wait to see how he flourishes without being under the shadow of Ulf Jacobson. This is what I wanted to see, and I already know y'all been waiting for this one as well, so make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all the homies, like I always say. And we're going to go ahead and get this one rolling just a little bit, just setting a few things up here. But while I'm doing that, we can always talk about what happened between these two teams and their current storylines going into the season. We already brushed up about Mile High University in regards to the players, but this is now Mike's team to lead at the running back spot. He's slated to possibly be the top dog at the running back position, and he's got some stiff competition all around in my personal opinion, but he's the one that is uncapping. He has all the juice, he has the ability to get better, so I can't wait to see how he goes down. And he actually was able to make the championship 3 times, actually 2 times, the first 2 seasons of the CSFA, but could not make it the 3rd time. Looks like Mile High University got beat by CHP in the first round, and that's the 3rd time in the row that they met up in the playoffs. This time around, Mile High could not get it done. And on the other side, Orange County State University, they got a new man in town holding down the fort. Shout out to Lane Frost. He's going to be seeing if he could actually get this team on the right moves. I've seen a lot of chatter within their locker room. They're a very confident bunch, and I can't wait to see how they attempt to turn it around, because up to this point, technically, OCSU is one of 3 teams at the current moment that has yet to sniff the national championship, and they're looking to change their ways and get into the fold right here. So just give me 1 second. I'm just setting up a couple of things on my side. I'll be right back with you. Okay, awesome. I'm back. Thank you for that patience there. I had to check a couple of things on my side, but we're back at it. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the expert picks in just a second. Just give me a little bit. I'll do it right about meow. And there it is right there. It looks like they're leaning towards Central Houston. Sorry, I'm getting my teams confused again. Orange County State University, they're leaning towards them. Even in the verdict, it's pretty close in comparison to the other 2 games we had, but 60% in for the Stallions. Mile High still has a lot of talent to reckon with, so I wouldn't sleep on them one bit. But with that being said, we're about 5 minutes into this video. Let's go ahead and click it. Let's get on to the field. Shout out to all the homies. Like I said, head down to the description below, and you'll actually see everything that you need when it comes to us getting onto the set and getting you onto the field, making all these plays, making the commentary for me a lot better, because I love seeing new people join in and just take advantage of the opportunity given to him. You know what I'm saying? And just for this game here, I'm going to change to the side view just for this kickoff here. I won't do it the whole game, but we're underway here. Sending it to around the 15-yard line. Storm Nicks to third. Takes that to around the 32. And it's going to be OCSU football taking over. Got the all orange today with the blue helmets. Taking it to Herrick Dennery. It's going to get around 35. Sorry, it's going to get around 2nd and 7 after that play. 35-yard line is where they're going to start this one. It's going to be Kakashi passing again. It's going to be Sir Lancelot pulling it down. 1st and 10, OCSU. Kakashi, as he throws, and if that defensive player was paying attention, he should be going the other way. But it's going to be 2nd and 10. Nice blitz there by Mile High. Kakashi, right side, caught by Lancelot again. Close to midfield, past midfield. It's going to be 3rd and 1 situation coming up. Pitch right side and stopped. This is going to be Blaze Young on the play. It's going to be 4th and 3 right at midfield. And Mile High is going to get that stop that they need. Going to send it to the right side out of bounds. And it's going to be down at the 29-yard line. Mile High is back onto the field. On the hand, straight off to Mike. Makes the first 2 men miss. And he's going to get around 8 on the play to start off his first carry as a starter. Good job on that one. Another handoff to Mike. He's going to fall forward for the first down. I don't know if he'll be going in a similar route as Ulf did when he was playing, but still plenty of chances for him to make some plays. Going to be another handoff. He makes 2 men miss again. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. 3 for 14 on the day so far. And off again to Mike, but he's going to get stuffed this time. But Dexter Hall yanked him by the face mask on the way down. That's going to give him some more yardage. Mike is already giving his team a boost. And he's staying more in the jumbo set, keeping it on the ground. And Mike is going to get another 3 yards or so. Mile High is content with burning this clock and taking it down the field at will. Number 69. Nice. Handoff again. Finding a little crease there for another gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Now they may have to pass the football. Another handoff. And Mike's not going to get it. He's going to be stuffed. And it's going to be 4th and 3. A kick from here will be around 51-ish yards. And they're going to elect to punt. It's going to be Elamada. Taking that inside the 15, down at the 12, and OCSU's back on offense. Off again, Herrick Dennery getting around 3 on the play. Both teams committed to keeping this ball on the ground. I'm not mad at you. 2nd and 7, clock steady burning. It's going to be Kakashi passing it, right side, caught by Lancelot. But he's not going to get past that first down marker. A lot of good open field tackles up to this point. And it's 3rd and 2. 3 for 23 on the day for Sir Lancelot. He's looking at more. And he's going to drop that pass there. I'm not sure if that was Sir Lancelot or not. But that was an open pass there. Couldn't have done it any better from Kakashi's side of things. But Mile High gets the stop. Angel Food Cake, Angel Flugel, what you want to call them. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Mile High is going to more than likely keep this ball on the ground, especially if OCSU has trouble slowing it down. Another pitch to the left side. There goes Mike. He's going to get around 6 or 7 on the play. 2nd and 4. Already at 27 yards. Hand off Mike. He's going to get close to the first down mark, but not quite past it. 3rd and inches. Off again. Mike is going to be chopped down again. There goes Biff Markham. That's the Biff. It's going to be 4th and 2. And another punt here by Alamada, looking to try to pin, but it is going to the back of the end zone for the touchback. We are scoreless here, and we'll go ahead and check into this OCSU offense in just a little bit. Just got to find that roster sheet. Handoff. Herrick Dennery's going to get around 4. Nice big hit there. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 4 for 8 on the day for Herrick. Another handoff, and he's going to get stuffed again right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 6. But going over this offense really quick is going to be Kakashi Atake at quarterback, while running backs is going to be Herrick Dennery, see him right there, and Dan Green is going to be wide receiver Justice Frost, Storm Nicks, the 3rd, Sir Lancelot. And that's it on the user side of things in regards to wide receivers. And let's see right here what we got going on. On the tight end side, they have Aomide Aodell. And that's going to be it on the offensive side. They also have the homie Luca Rodriguez at the kicker/punter spot. So make sure you show some love to Luca. And it's going to be Mile High back with the football. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left. Going to toss it deep right side and incomplete. Good defense there by OCSU. The defensive struggle up to this point. Going to see who's going to make the first mistake. You see right there, James West with his first pass attempt of the game. We're going to give it to Mike again. And he's going to get around 5 or so. It's going to be 3rd and medium. Going over this defensive set, they have Biff Markham, Dexter Hall, Nebula Frost at the wide receiver spot. Nice lunge there at the end to give him the first down. And that's the linebacker set for OCSU. Defensive back-wise, they have Andrew Green, Ada Montana, Tomlin Juster, and Tenzo Yamato. So that's going to be the defensive front for OCSU. And we'll talk about Mile High when they get back on offense the next time. We'll wait till next time. It's going to be Mike with another carry. Gain of around 7. So far, they're having trouble slowing this young man down. It's going to be another handoff to Mike. He's going to almost actually get a touchdown if he got past that first defender, but it's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to be the fullback getting the carry now. It's going to be Falcon, and a nice tackle there by Nebula Frost to hit him in the backfield. 2nd and 11 coming up. Left side and incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 11. West passing it again, middle of the field, and incomplete. And make sure you hold on to those passes. Could not quite tell if that was a drop or a deflected pass, but it is saying that it's deflected pass under Dexter Hall. So it could just be a real good play. Kick is up, and the kick is no good from 45. Alamada just got to put a little bit more into that kick power there. And that's why you update every single week so you can make plays like that look easy. Hand off to Herrick Dennery. Juke move. He's going to get around 8 in the 2nd and 2. Nice battle here by both of these running backs. Herrick Dennery looking to catch up in the yardage side of things, but still plenty of time. But he's going to go run out of time as Sir Ferguson hits him with the face mask. He's going to make it a closer 3rd down situation. Won't be surprised if he gets the ball again. But Mile High might be ready. They're going to pitch it out the pistol, and Herrick Dennery's going to get just enough for the 1st down. Real quick game so far. We're already 14 and a half minutes into the video. There's a lot of running in this one. It's going to be Herrick Dennery taking this left side, 2nd and 8. 10 for 20 on the day. Be passing this Kakashi, looking that curl route, does not quite get it home. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Left side and pass once again off the mark. It's going to be 4th and 8 coming up here. OCSU not able to keep the drive moving. Mile High is going to get the ball back. Angel Flugel taking that to around the 29-yard line. Here comes Mile High. Mike with another carry, another good stop there from OCSU, holding their own, giving up a few big plays here and there, but outside of that, nothing too crazy. Hit in the backfield, Williams. But once again, it's getting similar to how their offense was last season with a lot of runs and then hoping James West can bail them out, but without a lot of passes to get in rhythm, you're seeing James West struggle to hit the easy ones. That's going to make it 4th and 13. Definitely got to make sure that you get adjustments to where a lot of your players get touches because they can get cold in this game, or at least that's just my theory. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. 3.5 minutes left in the second. A scoreless affair up to this point. Handoff here. Dennery hitting the backfield. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Blaze Young says hello again. Kashi passing this one right side. Caught by Biscayne right there. Nice job, Larry Biscayne. Taking it to the 40. 2.5 minutes in this first half. Henry gets chopped down before he gets past the 40 too far. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Here, Henry going to get hit in the backfield again. Blaze Young once again on the moves. 3rd and 11. These linebackers are loving these statistics. They ain't mad at it. Going to be looking right side and look like the receiver adjusted too quick. Tried to run without getting the football in his possession. It's going to be 4th and 11. Another stop here by Mile High. One of these offenses has to break free. It's going to be sent into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes 1st and 10. Mile High. The white and gold accented jerseys along with the red helmets. West looking to pass this time around. A lot of good coverage. And it's going to be Masul Rusu running free. All it took was one play. And that's going to be football giant touchdown, baby. And that's going to make it a 6-0 ball game after one play. Nice shot. Kick is up. Kick is going to be no good. It's still going to be 6-0, but Mile High could take solace in the fact that they got the lead, and it's pretty close for them to take it into the second half. Good job there. Once again, James West came out firing with that one. That was a bomb. Stormnick's at 3rd, finding what he can. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. A lot of times where you get in spots where you really can't find the rhythm in your passing game, sometimes you got to flip those playbooks a little bit. There goes Justice Frost with the catch. It's going to be 55 seconds left in the second quarter. 5 for 10 on the day. Trying to drop it in the bucket. A lot of coverage in that back corner towards that sideline. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Kakashi wide open. Biscayne spin move. Getting past the 30. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Down to the 27-yard line or so. They're definitely looking for 7. It's going to be sending this left side. Caught by Biscayne again. It's going to be moving the chains inside the 20. One more time out here, so they got to be choosy what they throw it to. But it's going to be Lancelot getting another catch. And no more timeouts here. They might try one more. They're going to try the field goal from here. Try to give them some points before half. Luka could get it done. And he surely does from 32, just barely. But he got it done. You can't be too mad at it. Make sure you update to keep those points in check. But it's going to be a kickoff here from Luka. Send it to around the 20-yard line. And it should be one more play before we head into half. Check these stats out. You know what I'm saying? So happy to get these games back on board. It's going to be West again. Might be looking to try to go deep once again. and it's going to be picked off. This time it's Dexter Hall with the play. And just like that, 2 deep passes. One went the favor of Mile High, one went the favor of OCSU, and that's going to close out half number 1. Only completed 1 pass here, but it was a good one. The 80-yard bomb to Musul Rusu has the only touchdown score in this game. Kakashi 8 for 14, 85 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Still plenty of game left. Just got to see what they can do with it, you know what I'm saying? So let's see here. 13 for 19 on the day for Herrick Henry. On the other side, averaging 3 yards a carry, 16 for 48. And going into the receiver side of things, 1 for 12 for Justice Frost. Sir Lancelot leading the way with 4 for 24. Masula Rusu, 1 for 80. That's the only catch there. Riggs had a drop. Clementine had a drop. Wait, what? I think there's a glitch there. I don't think he's on the team. Wait, we get confused. I got confused right there. My bad. I was thinking of something else. But keeping it moving there. Let me just double check, because I might have the wrong player on the team. I gotta check. Because, let me check. Yeah. That could be a glitch, because he's not on this roster here. Yeah, I think that's a glitch right there. Hold up. Yeah, everything looks good. I got confused because I remember Juicer. Yeah, that's what it is. Juicer is on this team. I got confused. My bad. I got my players confused. So, yeah, that looks good, though. 1 catch for 80. Let me go back to the team leaders because I had Juicer and Tomlin. Tomlin, Juicer, and Tomlin Clementine confused like a dummy. Let's go back here. You know I'm rusty if I'm forgetting players like that. But it's all good, man. Yeah, 1 drop here for Clementine. And that's it for the receiving side. Going into the defense. Pretty split here. Ada Montana with 2 tackles. Nebula Frost with 2 tackles. Andrew Green with 3 tackles. Dexter Hall with 3 tackles. Got that interception to close the half. And on the other side, Blaze Young leads the way with 5. Leon Butler with 4. Blake Wilson with 3. Turd Ferguson with 3. And you see Angel Flugel with 2. Going into the team stats, pretty low right now because both teams are running the ball like madmen. But it is what it is. It's still averaging around that 50 to 70 yards, that 50 to 70 plays within the first half that I want to see. But that's another reason why I wanted to turn down the clock speed just so we could get a little bit more variance. But it's all good. We'll take it to the next week. Make sure it's all good to go for you. Luca Rodriguez, send it away. We got ourselves another ball game to play. Riggs taking that as far as he can to around the 34-yard line. Pitch left side. There goes Mike. Makes 2 men miss, and all it takes is 1 looking like off Jacobson. I said it right, Jacobson. I told you I was going to say it right again, Jacobson. But we're talking about Mike on this one. Touchdown, and that's going to be the first deep hitter of the season. And it's going to be in his bag. He's going to have the lead after that one. 13-3, and all it took was the first play of the first half. Good job overall. First play of the second half. There you go. But OCSU back on the field after that play. It's going to be Storm Nix taking that one to around the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10. And that is what happens when you update. It's going to be Herrick Henry getting some good yardage that time. 2nd and 2. Going to be an interesting set of stats coming into the season. 2nd and 2 coming up on this play. Pitching it. Herrick Henry getting to around the 45-yard line. A nice gain. 1st and 10. Passing the right side, and it's going to be dropped. It's going to be 2nd and 10. quarterback also needs to fire that a little bit faster into that pocket. It's going to be down the 45-yard line. Kakashi look for another play, and over the head of the receiver. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Kakashi taking it right side and deflected. Mile High's getting that ball back with all the momentum. Had a big pass play, a big run play, and now the big defensive stop to help aid them get this one back into their favor. It's going to be Angel Flugel taking this one to the right side for a little bit. A gain of around 3. It's down the 27-yard line. And off again to Mike. He's going to get stopped that time. It's going to be 2nd and 8. $18 for 116 at the current moment. West looking for deep pass again. It's going to be deflected in triple coverage that time around. 3rd and 8. Definitely need to get some of those small completions there, but they're going to trust the run game to get it done. They're not going to get it done. And it's going to be 4th and 4. Brewster taking this one to the left side, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Kashi sending this one left side and incomplete. Once again, really good defense there by Mile High. Kashi left side and another drop. 3rd and 10 coming up. Eric Henry going to take that one as far as he can, but gets hit in the backfield by Blaze Young. And that's going to be another stop here by this Mile High defense. Angel Flugel taking that to around the 38-yard line. And here comes Mile High once again. Will they keep it on the ground is the question. Looks like they will, and they got some room. 2 men miss, and he's running free again to the 20, and he's not going to get caught. Another one-hitter quarter by Mike, and that's going to take it to a 19-3 ball game. What a show here from his first start. Can't ask for too much else. Alamada is going to knock that one through. 20-3 is the score. OCSU is just down 3 points, and it quickly got out of hand. Now OCSU is playing keep up. Down to the 30-yard line. OCSU needs some sort of score, but preferably a touchdown. Handoff Eric Henry makes one man miss and gets around 3. Hit as Kakashi throws, not getting any type of lift off with that pass. 3rd and 7. Eric Henry getting around 3 again. Running game is not working at this current moment. Mile High's found the answer. And on the other side, I don't think OCSU really has an answer for Mike. It's going to be Angel Flugel taking this one as far as he can to the 35-yard line. And Mile High's back onto the field. Want to get around 1 on the play to start this drive off. 21 for 184, 2 TDs. They're going to pitch it to him. They surrounded him that time, a gain of around 3. Pitch right side, and Ike is going to get hit in the backfield. There goes Dexter Hall on the spot, 4th and 8. OCSU gets the stop they need. Juicer takes that one to around the 30. It's 1st and 10. Stallions need to get the offense rolling. Probably need to start working the short to medium passing game into their offense. Give their running back a break. Eric Dennery's not been able to break off the big gains. Pitch to the left side under pressure. Had to get that one up. It's 3rd and 7. Offense all out of sorts. Pitch right side, trying to get the first, not going to get it. And another stop on 3rd down. Got to make sure that those specific situations, you got to hit those passes because the run game can bite you unless you have one of those dynamic running backs like Mile High does. Well, like Mile High has had, because at the current moment, this is the 4th straight season with at least one guy that has the ability to get 1K yards. It's going to be Mike taking this one left side. Going to get around 4. 2nd and 6. Left side, Clementine. Good job there. It's going to be 1st and 10. And we didn't even say this. This is the Clementine Bowl right now. Well, technically the Tomlin Bowl. Going to be West passing this one. Looking right side and dropped. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. And those are the things that you kind of need to get tightened up, especially when the run game has been working so well. When you get that pass game rolling, it's a whole new ball game. Passing it right side, caught by Smith, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. Won't be surprised if they pull off Jacobson on this play, and they do. And OCSU was ready, so was Dexter Hall. That's going to cut this drive short as we end the 3rd quarter. Like I always say, in the first season, put the 4s in the chat just because you're here and I love you and you love me because we're one big happy family, something like that. Kick goes into the back of the end zone for the touchback, and it's going to be Mile High on defense, looking to get off of the field. Blitz picked up nicely. Storm Nix hauls it in. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 37. Second and 11. After that play, Calvin Thomas makes his presence known. It's going to be down at the 36-yard line. We're going to hand off to Eric Dennery, not getting too much. No dice on this drive. Once again, OCSU all out of sorts. It's going to be Angel Flugel taking this one to around the 34-yard line or so. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Mike taking that one. Another gain of around 6. Final 8 minutes of this ball game. Mile High has everything dialed up. This is exactly the type of game that they want to play. Take the lead as early as possible, and then let the run game rumble. And that's another 1st down into OCSU territory, or almost into OCSU territory as Mike hits 200 yards. He's going to get a lot more after this play, and it's going to get 2nd and 1. Mike taking that one. Looks like another close 1st down, but not quite there. Will they keep the offense on the field? No, they will not. I think they said they burned enough clock as is. They're going to take it, send it out of bounds down at the 30-yard line, 28. Solid games here today. 3 of the teams that won, they look to be on the top of the pack. It's going to be incomplete on that pass play there. Mile High looks to stamp their mark into the top seed, and a good win like this will help their cause. But I'm sure they'll need a few more points, because I think that OTEC lost to CHP a little bit more in regards to points. So I think Mile High will slide to the number 2 after these standings. It's going to be down. It's going to be 4th and 11. Good stop there by Mile High. Once again, the run game just not able to be fixed at the current moment. And this is why you keep on updating. You don't slack. The moment you slack, plays like this will happen. So it's going to be 1st and 10, especially for a running back in the backfield like a Herrick Henry that will soon be heading to the league. So this is stuff that the scouts are going to be watching. How does he bounce back from a game like this? That's the real question. But it's 4 minutes left in this ball game. It's going to be a handoff to Mike once again. He's just adding on to the totals. He's already 1/5 of the way from 1,000 yards, and we're only 1 game in. Actually, he's about to be 1/4 if he can get another gain of around 20. Down to the 40 on that one. 2nd and 5. Again, Mike is going to take that one. It's going to be 3rd and 7. I'm sure they're going to keep it on the ground on this play too. Going to get hit in the backfield for the loss. Don't think they're close enough for any type of field goals. So they're going to go ahead and burn the clock as much as they can. Do what they need to do. It's going to send it to the back of the end zone for the touchback. Kashi looking for a play, passes to Henry, and that's going to be Leon Butler with the play. 2nd and 9 after that tackle. Kashi hitting around 40% at the current moment. Kashi another pass to the right side, no good there. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Another drop there. OCSU's offense all out of sorts. And I don't think they can afford to punt this ball away. They're going to need to go for it. And even then, it's going to give Mile High another chance to score right side and look like a deflected pass. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Mile High is getting the ball back at the 20. Another big tackle there. It's going to set up 2nd and 9 here. Solid game overall here by Mile High and the gang. I'm going to go ahead and update these standings really fast. Just give me 1 second. Going to be 4th and 2. And let's see if we can knock this field goal through. Plus 17 or plus 20. It looks like it's going to be plus 20, assuming OCSU does not score again. And then they'll drop OCSU to 0 and 1. It's going to be minus 20. Let me just double check everything's all good. Looking left side. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up the final 17 seconds, but I do have them pretty much updated up to this point. What was it? CHB plus 21. So this is going to be minus 21. And I think it's going to be minus 19. I'm going to double check that after the video, so they'll be good to go when we get back to the real deal of week number 1 in the USFA. And outside of that, it looks like week 1 of the CSFA is coming to a close. How are you liking it so far? The settings look good. Do you like this forward view? Do you like more the side view? Well, stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to be testing that theory. I'm going to be using my new updated camera angle that I've been testing out, and I think it's going to be looking nice for you. Just wait and see. But that's the final score in this game. James West only completed 3 passes. That was, once again, all he needed to do. So it's going to be interesting to see how his outlook of the USFA is if he has to throw more than that. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to throw more than that to get the victory. So 11 for 32 for Hikashi, and we got 108. Not a lot of passing in this one. This was a running clinic on both sides. Eric Dennery almost got 50, but not quite there. Mike averaging 6.5 in his first start. Good job there. 2 touchdowns. 240 on the day. Just a beautiful day. Only 3 completions. They went to these 3 players: Smith, Musulu Rusu, and Clementine. And on the other side, Sir Lancelot, 5 for 29. Storm Nix, 1 for 17. And Biscayne doing his thing with 3 for 49. Going on the defense side, Dexter Hall led the way with 10 tackles, 1 interception, 5 tackles for loss, and 1 deflected pass. He was in the backfield a lot, so that kind of happens there. Nebula Frost with this first game, 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and Andrew Green with 3 tackles. Blaze Young, Leon Butler, and Angel Flugel leading the way with 18 tackles between the 3 of them. Good job. Turd Ferguson doing his thing with 6, and Blake Wilson with 3. Going into the team stats there, a little bit over 100 total plays, but that was mostly because the run was kind of getting burned. It happens. I'm not mad at it. Games aren't going to be that short more often than not. So, going to keep that going though. Check into the stats of the regular, the rest of the players here. Going into the receiving end, looks like Riggs had 2 targets but dropped 1 of them. And looks like Damian Lewis is on the same boat as him. 2 targets, 1 drop. Definitely got to get those attributes up, player. And going in, Leon Butler, 7 tackles, like I said before. Jordan Vinny had 3 tackles. Wilson with 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Calvin Thomas with 2 tackles. Looking a little bit further down. Let's see if I got all the users there. That is all the users. Return wise, 4.5 there for Angel Flugel. Expected a little bit better. Riggs had 2 for 21, 10.5. Definitely got to pick that speed up. Make sure you get those cuts right. Alamada, 1 for 2 on field goals, 2 for 3 on extra points. So solid job by the freshman in his first game kicking. 1 punt inside the 20, but we'll check the stats just to be sure on that. And on the OC State side, let's check into it, man. Let's check it. Let's see. Eric Dennery, 1 catch for 1 yard. Storm Nix the third had 1 for 17. It looks like the tight end had a couple targets but could not haul it in. Unfortunate there. Defensively, it's going to be autonomy. That's the bot player. Don't worry about that. It's going to be Frost with 5. Dexter Hall with 10. Had the interception as well. We had deflected pass. Biff Markham, 3 tackles, a tackle for loss. Andrew Green with 3 tackles, a deflected pass. Ada Montana with 3 tackles. Let's see, Tenzo Yamato, 2 tackles, a deflected pass. And I believe that's not it. Tom Winchester did not hit the box score, but still plenty of games left to get right. Don't be upset. And Tom Winchester averaging 7 on the punt return. And looks like Storm Nix the third, averaging 16 on the return. Luca Rodriguez only had 1 chance to get points. He knocked it through, so good job. But definitely need to get some more points on the board. And got to check the stats there for the punting. But outside of that, we can close out week number 1. I appreciate you for your time here, showing some love to the videos. We're back at it again on Friday for the CSFA. But before we do that, we still got to talk about the USFA and and what we got going on for the new crop after the draft. We got to talk about those storylines too, but we'll go ahead and take care of that in the next video. I appreciate you for your time once again joining in for season 4, season opener there for the CSFA. So I'll wrap it up here, and I'll go ahead and get ready for tomorrow for the next set of games. It's going to be some real good ones in the USFA. I wouldn't miss it if I were you, but it's your boy Stacks, and I'm out, and I'll see you tomorrow.